2, 1, we're live.
This is 2OF Entertainment.
Oh, and here he is. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Wow,
I can.
look at that.
It's yeah. What can I say?
You know
It's
what we
almost-
need to do? We need to get you from our sponsor some of
Oh,
these headsets
yeah,
from our sponsor because this headset you can listen, talk, noise cancellation, Bluetooth. This is the Space by the beautiful company called Sound Peats. So
well, I
you
think
gotta
we
get
have
them.
to start the show then by playing a little advert for them.
We got to play a commercial. I'll do all the heavy stuff today because I don't want you to lose your sound. But
No,
yeah,
I
that's
won't lose any sound now.
Sound Peats Space hybrid active noise cancellation headphones, wireless Bluetooth, 123 hours of playtime, high res audio, the best headphones out there. There you go. That's our sponsor.
There you go.
Sponsoring until July 21st all our shows.
Yeah.
Except social intercourse because they don't know how to push buttons.
Well, I know how to push buttons, but I've got. What can I say? Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's intermittent, isn't it? That's the thing. I mean, because we were talking to each other before the show.
That's
Not
true.
a sound issue. You run the intros, which we run every week on every other show.
Yeah.
And then it cuts all my sound out. And I go back to StreamYard. I'll start with a rant.
Right.
Go back to StreamYard settings. It says, would you like to press this button to see if your headphones are working? Yes, I get this really cheesy. Welcome to the cheese show. So I can hear all of that.
Yeah.
Come back into the show. Diddly.
Nothing.
Diddly.
Yeah, I know StreamYard. I like StreamYard for what it is.
Yeah.
And what's really funny about StreamYard is they had an affiliate program, and they're like, "You guys should be part of the affiliate program." I'm like, yeah, we like you. I don't know if I like you that much. And the issue I have with StreamYard, I guess we are ranting a little bit on StreamYard, is that when there's a problem, they always tell us it's our fault.
Yes.
They'll be like, "Oh no, you don't have enough bandwidth. You don't have this. You don't have that." And so the first time we had a mistake, we that's what they told us, and everybody went and checked, and everybody has got like these mega bandwidths at their homes or their office, wherever they're doing their show. So like we could literally run a small third world country, and we're like, "No, we're fine." They go, "Well, it's not us." So I'm like, "It is you. You suck sometimes," and they blame it on the people.
I'm in Holland, so we've got the best bandwidth we can get here. And
So
I can only go up from here to glass fiber, and it's
but I will say this: I've noticed like when the girls do social intercourse, they usually do it on a Sunday afternoon. They have a lot of problems because I'm assuming most people are recording their shows, and we do ours in the mornings. So I think we have less issues. But StreamYard is wonderful. I recommend it to anybody who wants to do YouTube. But I will say every now and then there's a problem. And for StreamYard, you guys got to stop blaming the people. And because I think they think most people are stupid. I don't think they realize that most of the people that work at our company, the 2OF, all come from a technical background, whether it's wireless, whether it's internet. Some of the guys actually invented stuff for the internet or for wireless. They know more about it than the IT department of StreamYard. So when they say there's a problem, and StreamYard just blows it off. So
I think
that's a backhanded recommendation to use them, I guess.
Yeah, well, I think the thing about StreamYard is that they have this very. It's not just them, but a lot of tech companies as well. They naturally assume that you're a complete numpty, and the standard answer is not us,
right?
I suppose. And you say, okay, so it wasn't us that first time round, second time, third. How many times, Stephen, have I jumped off shows in the last 3 years because I've had no sound?
Yeah, that's a StreamYard issue.
It's a StreamYard issue. Okay.
Yeah. Anyway. Like I said, you're right on the tech companies. The tech companies, I remember I had a problem with I won't mention the carrier, a phone company, and they were telling me it's my fault and all this other shit. And I said, and I literally said to them, because I had somebody who was one of the first guys that did microwave dishes, and I was telling him my problem, and he said, ask them if they did maintenance. I said, really? He goes, just ask him. So I called them back. I said, did you do maintenance? And the lady goes, oh, yeah. Like, I go, that's when the problem started. So somebody, when they did maintenance, and I didn't know this, I guess moved the microwave dish where you're, for your phone, like he said, a centimeter. And that centimeter screwed up. I guess everybody was having problems and they had to go back and recalibrate. And I was like, and I said to them, I said, I'm not an idiot. And I said, if I don't know something, I find somebody that does. So it's the same with StreamYard and these other companies. When there's a problem, it's always like, you don't know. Now, I will say something. Apple, on the other hand, when I've called and go, hey, Apple, I have a problem, they will, they take over your computer and they walk you through it. They don't treat you like an idiot. They're like, okay, you have an issue. Let's figure it out. Blah, blah, blah. And then if they can't, they'll tell you. And if they can, they can't. So I give kudos to Apple's customer service, if you will.
Yeah. Okay.
There you go.
Right. Well, I think we just
So, I got a sucker for the sponsor. We're going to talk.
There we go. I think we have to start. Yeah, we'll move on to rants because we got to get something really important in right at the get go here. So we need a bit of this. No, not the babes. It's true or false.
Group of pandas is called. A group of pandas is called embarrassment. I love it. A mob or a tribe.
Yeah.
I'm going to say a group of pandas is called a tribe.
Okay. All right. We'll bank that one. Yeah, we'll bank that. So okay. So come back.
I should research this.
No, Stephen, don't cheat. Don't cheat. So where does it take us now? Are we back onto rants?
Oh, we can do a rant. I just read in the Financial Times and the New York Times and everything else that the Supreme Court on Tuesday, on July 1st, Monday, because today is Wednesday, if you will, even though the report is showing on a Tuesday.
Hollywood Wednesday.
On July 1st, they said the president has full immunity on things that he does that are being the president. You cannot be held, if you will, accountable or go to jail for. So now the president
it's a bit like
of the
in
United
Monopoly
States,
then when you get that card. It says,
it's the United States. The president of the United States now is above the law.
So it's like this massive get out of jail thing then.
Basically,
like from Monopoly.
Yeah. So basically, now if you're the president of the United States, and I don't know if it's just Donald Trump, or if it's going to go for Biden and all the other presidents.
Yeah.
There'll be no other presidents after Trump wins this election. But anyway, if that means that the president's above the law, so they're saying, but if you do things that aren't in your duty, then you're not above the law. And so now the question is, what constitutes presidential duty? Like the riots on January 6th, was because you gave a speech as the president, but they tried to overthrow the government. Is that a presidential duty, or is that a personal? So they're going to start splitting hairs. So our Constitution in America now is done. So now what's going to happen is when people start getting in front of judges, their attorneys are going to start pulling all this stuff that Trump's getting away with and going, but he got away with it, Your Honor. Why isn't my client getting away with it? It's kind of like when back in the 80s when Paul McCartney and them all were getting arrested for cocaine. Paul McCartney went to Japan, got arrested with a
marijuana,
cocaine or whatever. No, cocaine. It was cocaine. And they let him go because he's Paul McCarthy. But if anybody else did it, they would have gone to jail for 20 years. So now we're getting to the point where everyone's going to be above the law if you have enough money. And I mean, like really above it. And so Trump's statement that he made many years ago that he could shoot somebody on Fifth Avenue and get away with it is now a true statement.
Okay.
So that's my rant. It's like democracy
is that your rant?
Going away. No, I have another part of my rant. The other part of my rant is Joe Biden doesn't want to step down as Democratic nominee. He should step down. There was a big article in the Financial Times and the New York Times talking about his inner circle goes, no, Mrs. Biden was like, 90 minutes is going to define 4 years. Mrs. Biden, it's not up to you to determine what defines 4 years. It's up to the American people. And the American people that are Democrats are telling you your husband needs to go. And if you don't do that, then you're not going to win to Trump. You're going to lose. And America's democracy will blame the fall of democracy then on Joe Biden. And the Democrats need to change. And the Democrats, though, need to change how they look at policy. The Republicans come out strong. The Democrats are weak. The problem is that our democracy and our politics now is such a joke that I think most people don't even care. I mean, we care, but it's sort of like it really doesn't matter because it's either like you lose this way or you lose that way. So unfortunately, sad state of affairs here in America.
All right. So, but I think then, I think this rant sequel is important. So I think we better talk about it.
Oh my God.
There we go. I think this is an important thing.
The commercial volume?
Yeah.
What is the commercials are always 10 times louder than, oh, you're talking about the sound. Okay.
Yeah, sound.
Why is that commercials are always 10 times louder than the show? Are the advertisers that desperate for attention? We can hear okay. My eardrums can't handle this constant assault. You know what? I think they do it for you to grab your attention. But you're right. Every time I listen to a commercial, it's 100 times louder than anything else.
Okay. Well, shall we just test that theory then?
Soundpeach Space hybrid active noise cancellation headphones, wireless Bluetooth, 123 hours of playtime, high-res audio, the best headphones out there. Didn't we just run that commercial? We run it twice? There was a lot of money.
Well, I thought because it was a good segue because because now of course people can have this thing in their minds. Yeah, is commercials volumes really bad? And I thought I'd illustrate the fact that it isn't. It's just that the voiceover, that can be quite painful to the ears. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, all right. I like that. I never thought of it that way. The commercial volume.
Yeah.
Commercial. Yeah. All right. That's an interesting way to look at things, I think.
Yeah. Sure. Well, this is an interesting show, Stephen. Stay with the program here.
Okay.
Stay with the program.
Here's something that's coming up. Wait, here's something. August 1st will be our 4th year that we're doing this. I know. August 1st. It'll be 4 years that the 2OF or Two Old Farts or Two Old White Guys or however we started out is been on the air.
We're moving into
the 4th year. Yeah, moving into the 4th year.
Season 4.
Season 4, and we're like this is like show 500 and something.
Oh wow, nearly as old as you then.
And we have I think we have like over 400 podcasts out there too.
Woohoo!
Yeah, like we're like a real entertainment company. Who knew?
Yeah. StreamYard, I really like that one. It was for the sound of it. So let's move on because we've got so much stuff to get through today.
I'm sure.
Oh yeah, about today. Here we go.
Yeah.
On this day,
UFO in Roswell, of course. On July 2nd. Today's July 3rd, David, not July 2nd. You have to explain. Yeah. Technically, But anyway, on July 2nd, which was yesterday. A UFO incident at Roswell. On July 2nd, 1946, something crashed near Roswell, New Mexico, leading to one of the most famous UFO incidents in history. Initial reports suggested it was a flying disc, but the U.S. military later claimed that it was a weather balloon. Conspiracy theories and aliens encounters persist to this day because we all know it was a UFO with little green men and women with 3 boobs. Everybody knows that.
Yeah. Well, I suppose that, in order to sort of cover up my absolutely glaring mistake of getting the Hollywood date wrong, then it's still valid today because the conspiracy theory is still valid on July the 3rd. So there you go.
Only on July 2nd is it valid.
Oh, so, all right.
Things happen. But that's true. The Roswell incident is still huge. People still talk about Roswell to this day.
Yeah.
But there's so many others that you can talk about. I mean, like they don't talk about, which I find fascinating, that in 1954, there were like 9 flying saucers or discs that would go around the White House. And it was reported in the Washington Post. There's video of it and whatnot. And no one talks about that. And they would circle and fly around the White House and they'd scramble jets. And by the time the jets got there, they would just take off. But we all forgot about that for some reason. So we talk about the stupid stuff like Roswell, where you can't prove, but the stuff that they can prove, like the stuff around the White House.
I think it was a test. I think it was a test. It was a test to see how quickly your morals could disappear from the White House. And then of course, they put the orange man in, and it just proved the proved
Well,
the
there you
point
go.
then.
But
Boom.
I do think UFOs are at some point. I think that when the overlords come back, I think it's going to be very interesting.
Okay. Well, we've got something else that's
Saying.
really interesting now. I'm so glad that button works. Let's have a look.
That's what your
So
wife
just
says.
just
So,
yeah, exactly. Yeah, here we go.
I like this. This is adorable. I
Oh,
want one. I like
okay.
that. It's a
Yeah.
cute puppy. That's very nice.
Well, there's cute and cute. I mean, you know.
I mean, this dog's adorable. Look at that face. Look at those eyes. Look at those teeth. Look at the human bones coming out of them. But anyway,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
this is a very cute. Who did this one? Who's the artist that did this? This is
No idea. These are they're just listed as whatever.
okay.
And
Very
but
good. Kudos to
but
the artist that did this. I'm going to use this as our graphic of the week. Yeah, there you go.
okay.
I like
I can put that in the feed if you like. So then you'll have
man.
you'll have that. So no
Okay.
comments then on this one, apart from the fact that you like it.
I just like it. I think it's just he's smiling, he's happy, or he's looking at a human that he's going to devour. Either way, but it's a cute picture of a puppy. I like it. Very cute.
All right,
Very animated. A cute animated AI picture.
Of a puppy. Well, what can
I'm
I
a sucker
say?
for animals, so yeah, it's nice.
Yeah.
So like he's somebody, what I really want to see is I want to see the dog from Skinwalker Ranch that the tribal police saw. That was about 6 or 7 feet tall, standing upright, wearing a trench coat with a fedora, smoking a cigar. Now that's what I want to see. That's someone can do that one, or actually, if the real pup would show up, I would smoke a cigar with him all day long. Are you kidding?
Yeah, I'll have him on the show then.
There you go. I read that in George Knapp's Skinwalker Ranch book, and I was just like, and they said he was smoking a cigarette, but I smoke cigars, so I put a cigar. But this trench coat and the fedora is what they said he was wearing, and I was just like, really, how cool is that? So I thought that was very interesting.
Well, I think we might advance a little bit because we might revamp the Eat the Art, because that'd be interesting to know how what some of the art tastes like. So I might keep that. That might come back via the show. We might recycle that. That. But now, of course. Yeah, thank you, StreamYard. They really love me today. Onto the more serious stuff then. It's Knoby news of the week.
Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah. Are we sitting comfortably?
We're sitting something.
I had a couple of sleepless nights, basically because I found out that you're probably either colorblind or blind in general, which is probably accounts for the sunglasses which is on this wonderful photograph of you. We can't see the white stick, but I'm sure that's what's keeping you up. but so I've decided to go big and bold.
Holy moly.
So because some of the stories,
Canadian man has become the first Canadian in national history to receive 0 votes in a contested federal election.
Yeah.
That's funny. That's funny. Let's see what we have here. There were 84 candidates to run in the Toronto by-election. I didn't know they had gay elections in Toronto.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Whatever you got to do. And he said 76 others were approached for election reform, blah, blah. He picked a race, candidates, something or other.
Yeah. They wanted to have the longest ballot committee. So they wanted to have like wallpaper of ballots.
Yeah.
But with all these names put on it, I think just to.
Wait a minute! He said he couldn't have votes because he wasn't a Toronto citizen, so therefore he got no votes. So theoretically, it's not news.
Well, no, the thing about it is, they approached him to go onto the longest ballots because obviously they want candidates, and nobody knew who he was, and he couldn't even vote for himself because he wasn't a Toronto resident.
That's crazy.
Which made him ineligible to cast a vote even for himself, which I thought was
that's crazy. So he got 0 votes. Wow.
Got 0 votes.
I guess he got beaten up a lot in school. All right.
Yeah, well, there you go. Here we go. Yeah, well, we're off now.
Shell suit fashion.
Yep.
Pet owner knits colorful.
Cozies.
Something or other.
Cozies leather.
For tortoise friends.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
No, this is a big thing now. People are
The
they look a
woolly
little bit like
costumes are providing to huge popular tortoise owners across the globe.
yeah,
Keen to knit outfits for their four-legged friend. Are you that? Oh, please stop it.
yeah.
They already come with their own condo on their back. Why are you knitting them clothing?
Well, yeah, it looks to me a little bit like a tea cozy or something, like just to
Okay.
put on.
And this is a
But,
chick from Vancouver that's doing it. Of course,
yeah,
another crazy Canadian.
yeah. Well, either she's got too many tortoises, too much time, or
Yeah.
too much wool.
She's got too
You know,
much something.
take your pick.
All
But
right.
yeah. See, this stuff's getting easier to read now because I made
Yeah, you made
the
it. You need to make it bigger.
yeah, I made it bigger. But as I say, I put a little bit of extra context around it
I
because
see that. Yeah.
some of it was yeah. I mean, like shell suit fashion pet owner knits colourful cozies for tortoise friends.
Yeah. I
That
see that.
doesn't really take us anywhere. All right, number
Now,
3. Here we go.
Persons have threatened to poo in the river. Oh, yeah, I've seen this to
Yeah,
protest against. Yeah. So the French have threatened to poop in the river in protest of the Olympics because the mayor said the mayor was going to actually. I know this whole story was going to go swimming in the river, and so they all want to poop when she goes swimming, and that was it. So it's a dumb story, and French are stupid, so who cares?
yeah, but she managed to dip out of it, of course, because she said, "Oh, I got the elections, and I can't do it."
Yeah.
And Macron was going to do it as well. But that's the thing
How
about
stupid.
Macaroon, whatever his name is.
Macaroni. But here's
Yeah,
the problem I have with this. The Olympics are coming to your city, and it's going to give you billions of francs or euros of
yeah,
revenue,
yeah.
and you're going to poop in it because you're protesting it. We've really become a society of just
It doesn't make
pussies.
any difference, Stephen, because they've already tested the water quality, and it's atrocious. It really
Yeah, but
is.
forgetting that, it's just like,
They could never get it clean enough anyway. And
yeah.
it's all a bit like, oh, it's okay. It's just like, we'll just move the decimal point a few places, but it's full of excretory matter.
Yeah, but why are
So,
you pooping in it to protest the Olympics? What do the Olympics have to do with the
well, there is.
same
Well,
river?
it's the cost of cleaning it up. They've spent
Well, screw
millions.
that.
They've spent
Yeah.
millions, and it just hasn't worked. So they
Well,
thought,
yeah,
well,
but once again, why are you pooping in it to protest the Olympics?
that's maybe it's a
Stupid
French thing.
French.
Maybe it's a
They're so stupid over there. They are dumber than a box of rocks.
yeah. Discuss.
Name one good thing they've ever done.
Uh,
Seriously.
I can't. Anyway, we'll move on to the next one. And I'm, I mean, no more ridicule, Stephen. This is a serious show, as you know, and I do
I'm
my very
sorry.
best. I do my very best to enlarge your
Bring
intellect.
serious news. Yes, I
Enlarge
know.
your intellect. So here we go. Even better one for you.
What? My dead ex-boyfriend keeps appearing active on Snapchat. It's
Yeah,
baffling me.
yeah. There you go.
The
That's
woman
that.
is given a
These are the
case after her
struggles that the
deceased
young
boyfriend.
people have today.
Snapchat suggests there were boyfriend in multiple times. Taking to Reddit, my dead ex-boyfriend keeps suggesting as a friend. Snapchat says he's been active within the last day.
Yeah,
His first suggestion is I have to make a new Snapchat because I forgot the password to my old one. This happened after he died. He keeps
yeah,
getting suggested to his new friend.
yeah.
Interesting. Well, someone's got to be playing a joke on her, or the guy didn't die. I don't know. Either
Well,
way.
there you go. I mean, this program is full of revelation, is it not? I mean, so there you go. So we have issues here. Snapchat, have you got your heads up your bums? So you can't get you don't know what's happening to the accounts, or is she being, you know, is she
Punked.
being stalked by a corpse? Discuss. I mean, there are loads of ways you could look at this one,
This is
but just
just wow. This is interesting.
yeah, it's baffling, isn't it? It baffled her.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
So
interesting. There's
yeah,
got to be more to it though. So she'd be somebody I'd want to have on the show and just say, please tell us like what the
yeah,
story is.
yeah,
Because there's
okay,
more to it than I'm sure the
yeah.
little Reddit thing.
Oh, there's considerably more, but this was like little, should we say, synopsis of what it was, a summary. That's what I'm
Okay.
looking for. Here
Okay.
we go.
Okay.
Here we go. We thought I'd get him back on just for you. Here you go.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Here we go.
Idaho man, this guy again,
Yeah,
breaks his own I thought he was selling fisting record. I got a little worried. My home man breaks his own fist bumping record.
Yeah.
Serial Guinness World Book of Record. David Rush. There's David. Broke his own record for the second time by fist bumping a fellow YouTuber 397 times in 30 seconds. Rush
again,
broke
I had to read that twice because I wasn't quite sure what he was doing with his fist.
He was fisting somebody. Joey managed to 273 fistings, and then he now, and this is Howie the record on Howie Mandel, 380 times in episodes of Americans Got Talent. So, well, congratulations, Mr. Rush. You are doing fisting. You're giving fisting a whole new meaning. So I'm very excited for you.
Yeah, and does that there are lots of aspects to this. Then I mean, first of all, I read it wrong, so that's the reason why I put it on here. But as you work that one out, but I thought to myself, well, America's Got Talent is now actually encouraging people for fisting. A whole new story, whole new court case. Let's see what happens. Let's see.
Way to go, Howie.
Yeah, way to go, Howie.
Howie started his show the same time we did, and for the first 6 months, we had more subscribers than Howie did. And now Howie has
because he's on America's Got Talent.
American Loves Fisting. Yeah, that's a great show. I like it. We should have a new series called American Loves to Be Fisted, and we should have a show about that.
Well, we'll start that on December the 1st to see how long that stays up.
There you go.
And we'll do all orange branding to go with it.
I like it. America loves a good fisting. All right. What's our last one?
Well, get ready for it. That's all I can say.
Oh, I am.
Yeah. Okay, so here's the last one.
A man issues a health warning after using the same block of Parmesan cheese. What the heck? A woman claims that her stepdad has been using the same block of Parmesan cheese for 10 years, prompting concerns for his health.
Well, and of course the fact that he's so tight as a duck's ass. But there you go.
Oh my God! Eating the same cheese for 10 years. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's just crazy.
Evidently, it's okay as long as it's not black. Plain black mold. It would seem.
I got that. Black is the only color of mold that you don't want on your cheese. Everything else is usually fine.
Yeah.
So in this case, pass through it. Sure, why not? Eat the cheese. Holy shit! How big was this block of cheese that this guy bought that it's lasted 10 years?
Well, if you buy a wheel of cheese and Parmesan cheese, I mean, it'll take you a year to cut it for a start, but you get a chainsaw out to do it. And I mean,
if he bought a real block, then you're right. Then that's the size of like a kitchen table.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. Okay. I could see that then.
Which is probably what he did. But I mean, the thing about it is, I mean, has he quite staggered at the fact that the man can actually eat because his hands must be so tight because he's not spending any money. How did he manage to get his hands out of his pocket, let alone to cut anything? You know what I mean? So that's your choice for this week. So we've got the Canadian man going to first.
Oh no, I already picked. It's between 2 and 3. It's between the pet fashion owners and the stupid French. So I'm going to go with the stupid French.
Okay.
The French have threatened to poo in the river Seine to protest the Olympics. I'm going with stupid French.
Okay, that's fair enough. Well,
I'm good with that.
Yeah, right. Well, as long as you're good with that,
I'm good.
That's Knoby news of the week.
Oh my God, that's too funny.
Yeah. So here we go.
Oh, are you going to Are you going to tell us if what a gang of pandas are?
Oh yes. Here we go.
So I said they were called a tribe. The choices are a group of pandas are called an embarrassment, which I like, a mob, or a tribe. I say a tribe.
Yeah, you'll say a tribe. Okay. Well, comments below, everybody, and here you go.
An embarrassment, really?
Yeah.
That is funny. A group of pandas is called an embarrassment. All right.
There you go.
Very cool. Hey, I learned something today. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I'm glad this show's only 30 minutes.
Yeah, well, 30 seconds. Yeah, the first show was 30 seconds.
There you go. That's true.
So yeah, an embarrassment. So when people say to you, "You're an embarrassment," you say, "No, I'm not. I'm actually a group of pandas."
I like that. Well, I'm an embarrassment daily then, so I'm a group of pandas daily. I like it.
You should say to people.
You know what we have coming up this month?
Just so you love your pandas.
I do love my
Okay.
pandas.
Yeah.
This month we have whatchamacallit. We have
That's
we've
very
got
clear,
brown.
Stephen.
We have Brown Car Guy coming up this month.
Yeah.
We've got
Okay.
Rusty's Art coming up this month. We have
All
Greg
right.
Shapiro coming up. Oh yeah, we've got a whole bunch of celebrities coming in for the month of July.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Are they all going to be an embarrassment, you think, or are they?
Oh, well, I would expect nothing less.
Okay.
So,
All
and
right.
we've got Rob Vega doing his Vaguely True on Sundays. Yeah, we've got like a full load, and we've got 98,000 subscribers, so we're almost at 100,000.
Yeah, almost. And I think that we should say to people that they should be now having a serious look at our social media feeds, because we've got all sorts of interesting facts and quotes and quizzes and all sorts of stuff coming out. We're just doing our best to
I'll put
keep
the link.
everybody happy.
I'll put Linktree on the bottom so you can see all our social media, and then I
Yeah.
will also put the sponsors link at the bottom. So if you want the noise canceling headsets, you can go ahead and click the
Yeah.
button. And we've used them, by the way, and they work wonderfully. Except my box. The only reason I show the box is because my family members have confiscated them because they all like to use them to watch movies and listen to music and whatnot. So I cannot literally, find them at this
Yeah.
point because they're somewhere in the house and God knows who's using them. So
Well, there's a
that's great.
theme going. There's a theme going through today's show, of course, because I had noise cancelling earbuds in, but that was
Right.
that was sponsored by StreamYard. But we just politely suggest to everybody to only to go out and purchase your headphones after you've listened to the show, because if you put them on
All right.
before, you won't be able to hear what we're saying, and that would be terrible.
No, you hear
Anyway,
what the headphones work. The headphones are good. They
the
work.
headphones work. Oh, they work.
The headphone work. There's StreamYard that didn't work this
Oh,
morning.
okay. All right.
Yeah, we know what buttons we're pushing. We actually have a clue. So
Oh, well, here we
Knoby
go.
News of the Week was too funny. I liked it. So what
All
else,
right.
David? What else do we have going on? Anything else?
Well, I think we have to stop giving the trumpeter all that alcohol because he's slowing down desperately now. It's time for AI.
The AI Babe of the Week. This is really good. Very interesting. The AI Babe of the Week.
Yeah, there you go.
Not my favorite. Last week, I think, was my favorite so far.
Oh, yeah? That was the Ice Queen, I think, last week.
The Ice Queen, yeah, because she touched my heart. But no, this one doesn't do anything for me.
No. So you'd much rather go home with the AI dog than the AI babe this week?
I don't know why we don't have hot Asian AI babes.
Probably because we will be accused of being racist if we do that.
Have you met me? Do I care? I don't give a shit. We should have hot AI. We should have women of color, and we should have hot Asian chicks.
There are. As strange as it may seem, I did Google that on many occasions,
and you can't come up with it.
Very difficult to find some good
women
stuff.
Of color?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, because I think it's just basically what Asians are. I think these are just teenage boys sitting in their, in their basement somewhere.
Got it. They have no imagination. Got it.
No.
All right.
So,
well, I think we should try to find women of color and hot Asian chicks. There you go.
Yeah, not necessarily in that order by the sound of it.
Maybe we can do one together. Have a hot Asian chick with a woman of color.
No, that's given me too many ideas, and that's probably that's
you
probably
have
not
AI. You can do it.
Yes, that's probably not a good thing.
I think that'd be awesome. We should try that.
Yeah, we should try a lot of things.
And then we should put some whips and chains in it and put Hilda's House of Pain behind it. Oh, I know where I'm going this afternoon. But anyway, but I think that would be kind of fun. I like it.
Yeah, well, that's me. I'm all out for this week. The madness.
You usually tell your dates too, aren't you? I'm all out.
Yeah, I like dates, but only when they're sliced and filled with cream cheese. But there you go. That's another story.
What the heck are you?
Have you never had dates with cream cheese in it?
I've had dates, but I don't put a cream cheese on them. I put never mind.
Okay.
Anyway, it's one of those things. Anyway, everybody, thank you for watching our little 30 minutes of craziness. We have to fill the time because we have a new show every day. So this is just our time to just do absolutely nothing except annoy each other. So
not
thank you
difficult.
for
Not difficult.
that. Not difficult at all. Thank you for watching. If you can go to our playlist, you can see all the 20 shows that we have on. This week on Lost Dollar Business Club, we have Dr. Evil on again. So for you people that watched it before, Dr. Evil is on, and they've got a few other things going on. You've got a Canadian art today on Thursday with a very cool artist, and on Friday we've got Ad Hoc, and no clue what those two crazy guys are going to talk about. So don't miss the shows. And then Adam on the Eve every Monday live, and Tuesdays the rebroadcast, and then you have Social Intercourse on Thursdays, and ton of shows.
Yeah.
So catch them.
And I did see in the show agenda actually that Rusty's coming back on as well. We're going to do a show with Rusty.
We're going to do Rusty's art. We're going to do a show with Rusty and see what he's been up to. So for
really,
people that
really
are fans
good.
of Rusty's art, yeah,
because we missed him. He's been a great supporter of the show. Stephen, thank you so much for your time today.
That was good.
I'm really glad that it is actually July the 3rd. Better luck next week. That's all I can say.
See you later, everybody. Don't worry, David. I'll push the buttons.
Okay.